Hi everybody. It's about half an hour to sunset and it's clear skies, and I think this might be the last chance that I get to photograph Comet Neowise. So I'm about to drive just about an hour up to Duke's Pass just above Loch Achray in the Trossachs, and yeah, see if we can shoot a comet.
As I headed through the trees, it was a case of trying to keep one eye on the road and another on the bats, which were swooping down just below the trees and just above the height of the car.
I've made it to my third option viewpoint. The first one had some illegal campers camped with their tent exactly where I was going to put my tripod, so that was out. Alternative viewpoint number two, when I got there, there was another about 5 photographers, and they'd nicked all the best spots. So I've come to alternative number 3. And thankfully there's only me and a couple of camper vans in this car park. It's not quite dark enough to make out any stars yet. I can see the planet Jupiter and the moon's just set, but still not really dark enough to see many stars, so I'm finding it difficult to work out exactly where north is at the moment. But it's darkening quite quick, so I'm hoping that very, very soon I'll be able to get the tripod set up and see if we can see this comet.
The planets Saturn and Jupiter were already quite bright behind me, so while I was waiting for the rest of the sky to darken, I decided to try out my telephoto lens on Jupiter to see if it would be powerful enough to capture any of the Galilean moons. And I was lucky to get to see and photograph 3 out of the 4.
So, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but basically, if you can see my fingers here, we've got the plough here, and those 2 stars point directly up to the North Star, which is just there, which means the comet is somewhere in this area, but still a bit too light to see it, but we're getting there.
Even though the comet was still too faint to see with the naked eye, I quickly discovered that long exposures were starting to pick it up, just a faint trace of it in the sky, and so I started snapping away. and then at last the comet became visible to the naked eye, and that allowed me to swap lenses again and really work on a long exposure image. With the comet photographed, I turned my attention back round towards Jupiter and Saturn, because with the darker skies, it was now possible to include them along with a little bit of the Milky Way galaxy.